Mark your calendars and join us. It is right around the corner, Thursday, March 27th. It is the one and only Oxford County Career Expo, and it is returning for its second year. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be better than ever. And today, in preparation for that, we thought we'd talk a little bit about transportation. We're at McClay's Transportation. I've got Dale, I've got Brendan, and today I want to talk a little bit about just some of the opportunities, because you're going to be at the Career Expo with a booth. But do you want to tell a little bit first about what is McClay's Transportation all about?
Yeah, so McClay's Transportation, we're almost 40 years now. We started in 1987. To be honest with you, the first shipment was actually done on a motorcycle right across the street here at IMT, and it just continued to snowball and grow from there. I'd still say to this day, being family owned and operated is still instilled. Like, we all treat this as our family away from our family. And to be honest with you, getting up every day and coming into work, it doesn't feel like work. We have a lot of collaboration. We work well together. And to be honest with you, it is definitely our family away from family.
And it does make a huge difference when you have that family-owned business. I feel like, tell me a bit about company culture, because that is, I think really that's where a big division line goes when it's family-owned versus, corporate.
Yeah, and I definitely think everybody kind of comes in and doesn't just feel like they're a number here. They definitely feel like everybody's on a first name basis. And the other thing about McClay's Transportation is we're a full 360 transportation company. We offer transportation services, logistics services. We fix our own trucks on site. So we have a lot of different departments, but again, we all intertwine, we all communicate. We have the, office banter, which I know everyone likes, whether it's, two hockey teams playing against each other or, just something going on outside of the office. We try and get together like Wednesdays at 7. We have a group of us that gets together and plays volleyball. I'm actually terrible at it. It's basically a sport they put together similar to volleyball, but you can use the walls and hit it as many times as you want. As much as we say we're going out there to get exercise, I really think it's the pops we have after and the collaboration that's really more important to us.
Well, it is, and it is all about that camaraderie, right? And let's talk a little bit about some of the opportunities, because you were talking about all of the different departments. So within those departments, what types of jobs are available? Because I think sometimes people think transportation, of course, logistics, driving trucks, but you have other opportunities as well.
Yeah, correct. To be honest with you, I'd probably let Brandon take this better.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Dale. Yeah, so for our open positions, we're always looking for good drivers, obviously, being in transportation. But also, like Dale said, we have our own shop as well, which we're very fortunate on site. So we're always looking for any kind of apprentice. So kids coming out of school that maybe want to be a diesel mechanic or a trailer technician, we have that opportunity for them. And then also already licensed mechanics, we have that opportunity in our shop, and they're always in high demand anywhere they go. So we have some really good mechanics on site that would be really good for students to meet when we go to the Career Expo. We're going to bring a couple with us that started right out of high school. We gave them the opportunity to be an apprentice, and they've really grown with us. And the other piece we have too with transportation is just becoming like logistic leaders or logistic managers and learning that piece of the business. So, Dale's a great part of that. He can speak to that a little more, but it's not like a black and white kind of picture. Like, it's, like Dale said, 360, it's all over the map, and you really got to think outside the box. So Dale can kind of share what he does with that.
Well, and there will always be a need for transportation. So when you're thinking about jobs and opportunities, I love the fact that you're at the Expo and that you can come physically to the Expo and see and meet and talk right one-on-one with your team to see about these opportunities. Because I think that sometimes youth especially may not even be aware of some of the different types of jobs, different types of just employment options that are just in their backyard too, right? So overall, when we're talking about transportation needs, that's always going to be a need. Do you want to expand a little bit more about the 360?
Yeah, so as much as we're now McClay's Transportation out of Ingersoll, and we've mostly grown organically over the 40 years, we've now added in 2019 McClay's Logistics, which basically gives us capabilities to do completely North American wide. Not to mention, it really increases the amount of equipment we can use. We're out of Ingersoll, we're a lot of dry van, reefer, and a bit of flatbed. Now the capabilities are sky's the limit. So it really opens up a lot more communication, and we can answer a lot more needs with our customers. So we can be that 360 service. And again, when we're dealing with our customers, the one thing that we're always trying to do is ask lots of questions. We want to understand what's important to them, why it's important to them, maybe any of the pain needs that they're feeling right now, and how we can overcome that with the services that we provide. So I think when people are dealing with us, especially as of late, and now understanding what our capabilities are, it's really starting to open up a lot more conversations and a lot more opportunities with current customers and even new prospects and leads that we're trying to source.
I'm so excited that you guys are going to be at the show this year at the Career Expo. To put it into perspective, somebody once told me, when you're shopping, you're going out, if it's on a shelf, a truck brought it. Literally, right? So, and you think about that and you think about all of the different sectors that are going to be at the Career Expo. In some way, shape, or form, you're all interconnected, right? You're each helping each other in one way or another. So I love the fact that transportation, McClay's Transportation is going to be there. We have all different sectors, and everyone will have the chance to not only speak with you, but explore all of these options. And then, what's right, what's a good fit for them. But then you can also be chatting with other people there that you're doing business with as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we have a saying around here, if you're at home and, you're sitting at the dinner table, a lot of times you can thank a trucker. If you're getting up in the morning and you're putting on some clothes, a lot of times you can thank a trucker. It's, they keep our supply chains moving forward. And again, they can work some crazy hours. It's not just 9 to 5, right? Their weekends, their holidays, just to make sure we're keeping up with supply chains so people can, enjoy the things that sometimes we take for granted.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Okay, so we're going to see you at the show, and we want to see you at the show too. So mark that calendar. We'll see you at the Woodstock Fairgrounds on Thursday, March 27th. I also want to add, I would highly encourage you to pre-register for the Career Expo. Visit cesOXFORD.ca. The reason I encourage you to pre-register is because if you do so, you'll be able to have more options and to be able to be better prepared for the show. So visit cesOXFORD.ca.